Welcome. Hello, everyone. And it's really good to be here. I really love Vegas, and this is one of my favorite cities in US, visiting for the second time. And today we are going to have a very interesting session about, basically it's for bloggers on how we can increase our earning, basically doing the same amount of work. And before we do that, let's do a quick exercise, okay? This would take only about 10 seconds. So when I say start, all you need to do is look around you, identify two persons in this room. It could be any random person. And all you have to do is, you have to say, I wish this person to be happy. Okay, so I'll repeat that one more time. When I say start, just look around this room, identify two random person and say, I wish this person to be happy and I wish this person to be happy. Do remember, it's a thinking exercise. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to say anything. All right? Okay, let's start. All right, time's up. So, the exercise that we did, it's called wishful thinking, and this is a very nice way. It's a secret to stay content on a busy and overwhelming day like this. So today we are going to share a lot of similar secrets, but those are going to be about affiliate marketing, of course. And to get started, let me quickly explain two principles, which many of us might be knowing that. And number one is 80-20 rule. So what 80-20 rule says that 80% of our results, 80% of our results come from 20% of our work. Just to explain, 80% of the time we wear 20% of our same clothes. So basically, that's what 80-20 rule says. And what growth hacking says that by tweaking the same amount of work, by making just quick changes, how we can increase the numbers. And in our case, number is revenue. So just to be sure that we are on the same page, let me quickly give you a few examples of growth hacking by some of the companies. So one of them is Dropbox, which is a very popular cloud file sharing company. And what they did, let's say a user who is using Dropbox invites another user, and both of them used to get free 500 MB of free space. So Dropbox was losing about 1 GB of free space. However, the acquisition cost using this was much lower than the acquisition cost using AdWords. Another example from one of my old favorite email company, that's Hotmail. So Hotmail used to be very popular back in the days, and what Hotmail did, like whenever you used to send an email to somebody, they added get free email from Hotmail. Now what this did, within 6 months of time, they got 1 million subscribers. Just a small tweak, and back in the days, 1 million subscribers was a huge number. So many entrepreneur, bloggers, startup people are taking advantage of growth hacking to grow their business. And to give you an example from today's company, so one of the company, OptinMonster, run by my friend Syed. So what OptinMonster does is you can place email capture box all around your blog to capture emails. And at the bottom, like whenever you add an email box, it says powered by OptinMonster. Now you might say, what's in for me? Now here's the thing, when you place this box, it also adds your affiliate links. So whenever somebody make a purchase, you get a commission, and this company gets a new subscriber. So it's a win-win for both. Well, that's what growth hacking is all about. So this is all a principle that I had to share. And before we move ahead, where I'm going to share 5 secrets of growth hacking secrets, let me quickly introduce myself. Hi, I'm Harsh Agrawal, and I'm from India. And among many things, India is famous for their food. So how many of you have tried Indian food? All right, I see a good number. And those who have not tried, do try. Indian food is very delicious. So exploring is that what I do passionately. And I love to explore new places, new technology, and meeting new people. And 8 years back, whatever I discovered meaningful new, I document that on my blog, ShoutMeLoud.com. And 8 years back when I started this blog and I realized I can live a dream life, I never looked back. I quit my job and started blogging full time. Well, that's the same time I got to know about affiliate marketing and how cool the idea was. Like, you try a product, you write about the product, and when somebody make a purchase, you get a commission out of it. And this is where I realized like how cool and easy money making could be. And this is where I made a mission that I will educate as many people as I could with the help of my blog and tell them about they can also live the same life. Now, at times it gets tough, when you have to write detailed tutorial, run an affiliate campaign to drive more traffic. But here is the thing: this all thing paid off with more commission. And so 8 years back, I made this mission, and as part of this mission, it's an honor for me to be speaking here in front of you and sharing some of my learning. And today, I'm going to share 5 secrets. 3 of them is going to be something that is that you can implement directly, and 2 of them is going to search engine hacks. So if you are a blogger, this is going to be game-changing for many of you. And I actually, those techniques which I'm sharing with you, I implemented them on my blog. And in past 18 months, I've doubled my revenue. So whatever I'm sharing with you, it's already tested and tried on a live blog. All right, quick question. How many of you are using Amazon affiliate program? All right, so this is going to be beneficial for you. And those who wish to start with Amazon affiliate program, this is going to be pretty interesting. So one of the less known factor about Amazon is Amazon have different store for their different country. So let's say if you are from US, you have Amazon.com. I'm from India. For me, it's Amazon.in. Now, what this changes is like they have different store. They have different affiliate program for all the store. Now, what it changes is, let's say my friend over here, he writes about drone, and he used his Amazon.com affiliate link. And when I read his tutorial, I went to Amazon's site to make a purchase. Amazon said, hey Harsh, why don't you go to Amazon India and make a purchase, which makes complete sense. And I purchased the product. What happened in between? My friend lose out on making the revenue. In fact, I actually made a purchase by reading his revenue, his blog post. So that's sad, right? Now, how can we overcome this problem? Well, there are few good solutions for this. And one of the solution is Genius Link. Now, what it does is like you create one link. So here's a longer version of this solution. Like he write a blog post and then he create, okay, if you're from India, click on this link. If you're from US, click this link. Of course, that's not possible, right? So this is what we do. We use a product technology service like Genius. We create one link, and with one link, whenever a user, let's say you are from China, you click on link, you will be redirected to Amazon Chinese site. And that way, you will not lose out on your revenue. So there is 2 solutions on this. One is Genius Link, and this is one I recommend, and this is one I use and I recommend. Another one is Easy as On. It's a WordPress plugin, WordPress centric. It's free. There are a few advanced features that for that you need to pay $37. It's one-time purchase. However, you can use any of them. I personally recommend Genius Link. All right, this one was right under my nose, and I feel embarrassed to say, like, it took me a year to figure out that there is like a lot of opportunity to make money on this. So in 2013, something changed drastically. People started making purchase online. The number of people who used to make purchase stuff online increased dramatically. And 80% of the US people in 2013 have shopped online. And one of the reasons for people shopping online is because we get cool discounts and deals. Now, here's the thing. If I say, can you add a deal section on your blog? You might say, hey, Harsh, running our own blog is tough. How can we add another deals website? Well, with WordPress, have this cool feature called custom post type, where you can add deal section like we have WordPress blog post, we have WordPress pages. We can add deals post type, which will be created just to promote deals for your niche. And it's a pretty straightforward thing. And I actually got a gift for you guys. So this is the plugin that we developed for ourselves, and you can download it and use it for your WordPress blog. And it straight away add a deal section on your site. All right. Okay. So you need to use coupon code ASW17 and then it will be all free. All right, moving ahead. So this one, I believe like this is one of the most underlooked part of affiliate marketing. And this one person, affiliate manager, is the trump card to your success. Now, the thing is what an affiliate manager can do for you. So here's the thing, whenever you sign up for an affiliate program, be it through Commission Junction, be it through Share a Sale, or maybe directly, you are always assigned an affiliate manager. Now with an affiliate manager, you can get a lot of great insight, which is priceless. Now what kind of insight you can get from your affiliate manager? Number one, you can always ask them how the top affiliates are driving sales. Of course, they might not reveal all the secrets, but the kind of guidance you will get from there will help you to drive a good increased number of sales. Second, you can ask them to create a custom coupon code, and this is very great for your branding. Whatever brand you have, you can ask them that, okay, let's create a custom coupon code with my brand name, or you can have without your brand name. Or if you are giving them, okay, here's the thing, this really works when you start giving them good number of sales. So always reach out to your affiliate manager when you have given few number of sales. So that way they will also take you seriously and you will get, you'll make most out of the interaction. Now you can always reach out to them for the exclusive deals for your readers. It's a win-win for them and for you as well, for your brand. And whenever I tried this, it always worked. So whatever the default commission is there, if you're giving them good number of sales, you can always negotiate a higher commission. You can always say like, okay, I need 10 or 20% higher commission. And if you're giving them qualified lead or sales, they would, in most of the scenario, they would not say no. And this is another great way for branding. So you can ask them to create special landing pages for your brand names. So that way, when your visitor click on the link, they go to a page which is co-branded with your brand name. It adds a lot of value for your brand. At the same time, it increases conversion a lot because they are on a very familiar page. So, let me quickly recap the three things that we discussed so far. Number one was Amazon affiliate program. Number two was deal section, right? And number three was affiliate manager. All right. Apart from all this, what really important for us as a blogger is, see, if you really want people to really take out their wallet and take out their credit card and make a purchase, you need to earn, the most important thing is the trust. Now, how do you earn trust? Number one, and this always works, use an author bio. When you use an author bio, it's like taking accountability of your content. It's like you telling them like, I take full accountability of this content, and that increases trust a lot. Now, second one, let's take this example from Facebook. Now, let's say you have to click on one link, and one link out of two options. Now, one link has 6 likes, another one has about 20,000 likes. Which one would you click? The 20,000 one, it's but obvious. Now, this is what is called social proof, and we should take advantage of social proof on our blog. Now, what kind of social proof can we add on our blog? Number one, which is pretty easy, we can add a number of social media share, and we can also show the number of people who are liked and subscribed to your blog. And yeah, so pretty much that's it. If you can add testimonial, that would be great. So now moving on to the next two part, which is pretty interesting. And just by making a quick tweak, I saved a I increased my traffic tremendously, and this works for anybody who have a blog, who have created a blog before 2016. All right, so consider this scenario. You go to Google search, and You search for a particular content, like whatever search query you have. Now you get so many results, okay? One of the result is from 2016, one of the result is from 2013, and the problem with that, let's say you are in an evergreen niche. Your content never dies, your content is always evergreen, but nobody is going to click on a link which is dated 2013, 14 or old. Now how do you overcome this problem? One solution is you stop showing dates. But the problem with that, it gives bad user experience. When you don't get to see the dates, you tend not to trust that kind of content. Well, a better solution to that is you start showing them updated time. So that's become your job to update your content once in a while and then start showing the last updated time. And just by making this one quick tweak, number one, your traffic will increase a lot. Number two, the CTR from the search engine will increase a lot. And second, your evergreen content will start making more money for you. Now, the question is, how do you do that? Like, how do you hide the date or how do you show the last updated time? If you're using WordPress, you can always hire a developer. That's the easiest way. Or you can use plugins. So there is one plugin, Date Exclusion SEO. In this, you can hide dates. The problem with this plugin has not been updated from last 2 years, but it works flawlessly. However, if you're using Genesis theme, you can download my plugin, the one which I use for my blog. You can again download that for free. So using this plugin, you can show last updated time. The only thing that you need to take care of, you need to definitely go back and edit and update your blog post. Just a quick thing, and it will help you to drive more traffic. All right, and moving to the last one, and this one is very interesting. So, we all know, like, if we are on the second page of Google, we are as good as dead, right? But what if we are on the first page of the Google, but we are on the 5th and 6th position? It does not really work, right? But there is a way you can hack this, and that is called search snippet hack. Now, in Google, what Google started doing is, whenever you search for anything, if they can show the result at the top, and it's not necessary that this result is from the number 1. It's basically one of the top 5 results which add more value to the content. Now, you can actually hijack this for your blog post. And how do you do that? One easy way, you can start adding tables. If you start adding tables, it increases your chances of getting indexed. Increases your chances of showing in search snippet like this. So this is one example of tables. It's from the same result that I was showing you here. Now, and another advantage of using table is it increases your CTR. It makes your content more scannable. You can direct user to click on the links that you want. So it adds a lot of value, especially those who are into niche affiliate marketing. They always add tables, but we as a blogger who do blogging for hobby or for the passive income, we can also do that. Now, how do we add these tables? It's very easy to do. We don't need to know coding. There are few free plugins that you can use. Number one, which is very famous, is Table Press. You can download it from WordPress repo. Second one, and this one is what I use. It's also free. This one is called Table Maker. Use this plugin and you can start adding tables instantly. Well, whatever idea that I've shared with you, these are something which I've tried, which worked for me. However, to make it work for you, you really need to improvise this idea. You need to add your own flavor. Well, that's what blogging is all about, adding your own flavor. And if you do that, and if you find another success rule, please do share with us. And you can always email me at harsh@shoutmeloud.com. And yes, I'm open for questions now. Sure.
Sorry. Do you have more suggestions on how to get into search snippets?
How to get into search
Snippets, the
search
things you were
snippets?
just talking about.
You can use bullets item. So as long as you can summarize it, in a scannable form, I think you will do a good job. And I think, Spencer, do you want to add something on this? Yeah. So Spencer is a very popular guy. He wrote SEO by C book, and yes.
Hey, thanks, Harsh. Yeah, so my session's on Tuesday morning. So my book is The Art of SEO. So a few things. You want to check to see if your competitor has featured snippets and look for opportunities to steal from them. And you can use a tool called SEMrush for that. And you go into the filters when you look at their the competitor's organic listings. Right, so you put in the competitor name, the domain, and then you look at the organic keywords, and then you filter by featured snippets. So that's one thing. And then you want to match the type of snippet. So if the winning listing is at like number 3 or whatever, and you're at number 1, you're like, why am I not winning? And it, like Harsh said, if it's a table formatted snippet, you want to match that and create a table. But not every snippet is best done as a table. So if it's a numbered list, you want to have a numbered list. The OL tag and then the LI tags. So there's a bunch of other stuff to do. Click-through rate is super important. So if you can improve your click-through rate, you could be number 10 and take the featured snippet just because you have a killer click-through rate from the search results.
Right. Thank you, Spencer. And I'll quickly repeat the first part. So the tool that he recommends is SEMrush. It's an amazing tool. Using that, you can identify great keywords. You can identify keywords that your competitor or your target websites are ranking for. And then, of course, you can create content and outrank your competitor. All right. Sure, after that.
I was just wondering if you had any examples of how you use tables in your content on your blog.
Yes. So this is a blog post about WordPress hosting. This one is just a screenshot of table, right? And I don't know if I have internet, I could probably show you. Yes, in your content, you add, you create a table, you add it, and that's it. So you write your content like the way you do, and then you just add a table or you add an ordered list, and then enjoy the benefit of it. No, not really.
Quick question about lists, assuming you don't need a table for your content. Is there a benefit to it being a numbered list versus a bulleted list, SEO-wise, that you're familiar with?
No, I'm not familiar with, but Spencer, do you want to add?
Just match, if you Google it and there's a featured snippet and it's a numbered list, match it as a numbered list.
Right. So what he's saying is like, it's not just the table that can outrank, just table is not the only way you can get featured on the featured snippet. You can also use a numbered list, ordered list. And what you need to look at is if there is somebody who's already on the position 1 on the featured snippet, you need to copy them. Of course, your content should be better than them, and then you can outrank them.
Hi, Ada here. I'm wondering about how you get on top with Google Maps. So instead of snippets, how do you get like your local company or business to be shown on Google Maps? Because that's my biggest challenge.
Right. So you basically add your location, like in the Google Maps using plugin. If you have a WordPress site, that's become easier. If you're using any other platform, then also you can add your location, of course, with the full location. Along with that, your Google Maps, you can embed Google Maps, and that will do the job. Plus, you will claim your business on the Google Plus page, Google Plus for Business. Right.
There are some companies that are already ranked there that they instantly show up. But for mine, I'm like maybe number 4. So I'm wondering, how do you show up?
So what's your name?
Ade.
We'll take this question offline.
Yeah. Okay.
Any other question? All right. And there's one from Mike. So
You-
that will be the last question.
You mentioned the different Amazon marketplaces, basically.
Right.
If you're an affiliate for the US market, do you have to sign up as a separate affiliate for each one and then use that Genius Link
Oh,
system?
yes. So here's the thing. That's a very good question, Oscar. Thanks. Let me quickly go back to that slide.
And quick follow-up. And then
So-
will they let us sign up for like the German side if we're in the US?
Right. So you need to sign up for all the affiliate program, and maybe it's hard to understand German or Chinese, but the process is going to be the same. So once you sign up for all of them, every Amazon affiliate program will have a store ID. So you need to copy that store ID, use it on Genius, or use it on EasyAzon. So it's one-time thing. Once you've done this, after that, everything is like automated.
Question back there.
Right?
Responsive design and tables, how do you address that? Especially in a mobile-first world, that's extremely important. What are you using to do that and make sure that your tables are looking good? Because the click-through rate's not going to be very good if you don't have that looking good. And historically, tables are not a first choice. What are your thoughts on that?
Right, so that's actually a challenge even now. We can make a row or column responsive using Table Maker, but to make it truly responsive, make it work flawlessly on a mobile screen, it's still a challenge. And I'm still identifying, looking for a result for solution for the same.
I hear you.
Thank you. And let's go to Spencer.
I'm curious, what is the thing the one growth hack that was the biggest difference maker for you that got you from like half of your revenue, what was it, in like 2015 or whatever, to where you're at now?
Right, so if I have to like order in particular, order from this, number one, connection with the affiliate manager. I spend a lot of time talking to them, and like actually instead of like, putting my thing ahead, I actually interacted and figured out like what they are looking for, because they are looking for the similar thing. They're looking for more sales, and I am looking for more quality. So finding that balance was thing. Second was the deals section. It was a slow and gradual process, because you can't add like 100 of deals on the same day, but you can add deals once in a while. And especially if you have a brand, be it a food blog, be it a clothing blog, as long as you can put the deals, as long as I know, like, okay, you have a clothing blog and I'm looking for, planning to buy clothes. If I go to your deal section, I will find some good deals. So that will, over the time, this adds a lot in terms of revenue and conversion. All right, guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much.